Hey everyone, it's Keighley here, and today I'm sharing a process video for the ScrapTube UK Hop. A bunch of UK scrapbookers have got together to create this YouTube hop for you, all organised by the lovely Natalie Bowers. The links to everybody else's channels are below, so please do go and check those out because they are amazing and they're going to bring you so much inspiration. Now, about the layout that I'm creating, Natalie has given us free rein to create whatever we wanted. So I've been on a bit of a hand stitching kick recently, so I decided to do some hand stitching. Now, hand stitching is something that I really enjoy doing, and I used to do it on nearly every layout that I made. So I decided that I really wanted to do some hand stitching for this page. So what I've done, which I used to do all the time, is I printed off an image from Google Images, and I picked a maple leaf shape to use as a template for my hand stitching. And now I'm just going around the entire maple leaf doing the back stitch, which is quite easy to do. I don't show it all on camera because it did take me a long time, and I've mentioned in other videos as well that I prefer to go and sit on the sofa when I'm doing my stitching. It's just far more comfortable than sitting at my desk for a really long period of time. And now I'm coming in with lots of different coloured threads. God, I got tongue-tied then. To fill the leaf with lots of different colours that coordinate really well with the collection that I'm going to be using. Now, the collection that I'm using for this one is Forever Fall by Simple Stories. And I chose to use this collection because when I think of autumn, I think of Bonfire, because that's something that me and my family really love about this time of year. And every bonfire we get together and we go and visit my husband's family, and we have a bonfire. The kids enjoy sparklers, we do some fireworks, and there's lots of amazing food. So this definitely is, autumn to us is definitely bonfire. So the photo that I'm scrapping is one of me and my husband. It's a very rare photo. Me and the hubby don't really take many photos together. I tend to take lots of the kids. I do take photos of my husband and the kids, but very rarely of me and him together. So I really love this photo. It's quite an old photo from 2016. I'm quite behind with a lot of my photos, so I am catching up. Slowly but surely I'm catching up. And now I'm just adding some paper layers behind my photo. I did forget to mention that I'd added a border around my layout. I felt like because I'd done the stitching, there wasn't, apart from the layers behind the photo, there wasn't going to be any more pattern paper on the page, and I really felt like it needed something else, so the border was perfect for that. So I'm going to add these layers in, and I'm going to distress the edges. I really like the look of distressed edges on my papers now. It's something I tend to do on nearly all my pages, but for this one it was, it's perfect because it's autumn and the leaves are all crinkly and distressed, and I think it just works perfectly. So I'm sticking that down. Now for this collection I don't have a lot of embellishments. I have the 12x12 sticker sheet and that's it. And I do pull in a few bits from my stash, mainly thickers and a few sequins as well for this page. So I'm going to go through the sticker sheet now and pick out a few embellishments that I think work well with this page. I add a tag at the top just because I like the colour and it matches the colour in the one of the papers that I'd used. I do bring in this orange floral. I'd then go back and try this more pinkish one and then go back again with the orange one because I felt like it matched better. Come in with a few more embellishments, yeah. I don't really add tons of embellishments. I don't really think I do like to over embellish my layouts. I'm quite minimal that way when it comes to choosing embellishments for a page. I had another floral on this side, again just because I like the colour. I do add this blue heart, and I thought, yes, I'll go with the blue heart. It brings out the blue in the threads, but I just felt like it stood out too much. So I do change that shortly. I do try this little blue bird to try and pull in some more of the light blue. But like I say, it just stood out and it looked a little bit odd to me. So I changed it for this navy heart, which has the same floral print as the border, the paper border, as does this feather as well. So now I quite like that, and I decided to start sticking everything down. I do stick my photo down flat, as are the floral stickers as well. But I do pop up the phrase sticker on some foam. When I'm doing hand stitching on a background like this, I do feel like everything kind of looks a bit flat on the page. So where I can, I do like to try and pop a few bits up on foam. So that's everything nearly stuck down now. Just the floral sticker just to stick underneath. And now I bring in some sequins from a past Mind the Scrap kit. I was looking through my stash and I thought the colours of these matched perfectly. So I added some of those on. I think I end up with just 2 left on the sheet, so I'll probably pass those on to Darcy. She has all my like leftover scrappy supplies, and you know, she has her own little stash and she loves scrapbooking with me. So now I'm gonna come in with a title. Now these stickers are from my stash as well. I think I picked these stickers up from Hobbycraft. I liked the gold, and even though I've nothing else gold on the page, I just felt gold worked well with this sort of layout. I did consider doing quite a large title. I think I was thinking like Cozy by the Bonfire, or something along those lines. But as I started pulling it out, I thought it's going to be a little bit too big for this page. So I decided just to title it Bonfire instead. I don't feel like every page needs a huge title or, you know, a fancy play on words for a title or anything like that. Sometimes, you know, simple works best. We was at a bonfire, so I titled this layout Bonfire. So I'm going to stick those down. I'm using my ruler to make sure that's straight. But I felt like they was a bit kind of floating on their own and that it needed to be a bit more nestled up to the cluster of the photo and the embellishments, and I think that looks a lot better. So I'm going to re-stick all those down now. So that's my layout nearly finished. Again, please do check out all the other ladies that are joining in this YouTube hop. Like I said, the layouts are amazing and you're going to be so inspired by everything that they've created. So the links to those are in the description below. Thank you, Natalie, for letting me be part of this YouTube hop. I've really enjoyed it and I hope you've all enjoyed it too. Thank you. Bye.